Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris and I'm back again with another video. Tonight we're going to do a build review on a great build. It's called the USA build. So a little bit of patriotic building there, but this is just an amazing build. I've been fortunate enough to talk to one of the members of the Doomsday team. Them and Stream Digital have kind of combined together and they've put all their builds in one wizard, which is amazing. These two teams are awesome. They do really incredible work. Plus, I have to support my boy Chris. He is a West Virginia native, so we got to give him that love and support. But they are just an amazing team. You can catch them on Facebook. If you like this build, you can join their team by joining the group. And if you have any questions or comments, you can definitely do that. They offer really, really great rates on some IPT services that I'll show you guys also in the build. It's through TNT Media. And I'll provide the links for all of this information in the bottom of the description box. But they also offer Discord, which is a free voice and text chat for gaming. So basically, it's crystal clear voice, multiple server, and channel support with mobile apps and much more. So definitely do not want to miss out on the chance of getting to know these guys. I mean, this is a great build, and I've actually seen previews of some of the updates that's going to be added to this particular build. And guys, trust me, it will blow you away. And I'll describe that in a little bit more detail. But we're going to go ahead and do the build review here in a second, and then once the build review is done, we'll go ahead and flip over to a free Kodi, and I'll show you guys how to download and install it. But real quickly, I don't want to talk too much, but I just want to give a shout out to all you guys subscribing. Thank you guys so much. The channel continues to grow. We're almost at 20,000. Thanks to you guys. I really, really love what you're all doing. Continue sharing and liking the video. If you want to support me and make me happy, that's the way you do it, guys. Just keep me going, keep me happy. Just go out there and share as many videos as you can of mine, and let everybody know about me. And also make sure you're liking the video. If this is your first time happening across the channel, guys, you will not be disappointed. Go ahead and click that link below. Hit subscribe for me. We do streaming device reviews, and then I turn around and give those away in contest giveaways. And the only way that you can actually win those is if you actually are a subscriber to the channel. So don't miss out on that opportunity. I also do how-to videos, and I do streaming device reviews again with the how-to videos, basically like we just did this last one on the NVIDIA Shield. And not to promote them, but you will not go wrong if you buy a NVIDIA Shield. It's the greatest streaming device there is out there. So I'm excited to show you guys this build. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. So as always, we're going to go through the menus here. We got TNT Media here. This is where their IPT service is. They have great rates. Like for monthly rate is only like $5. You can get that with adult or without adult. And trust me, guys, it is worth it. I mean, trust me, you always want to find a great IPT service, but man, the rates are wonderful. And I have tried it out, and it is blazing fast with HD quality picture. All right, so we've got system, we've got movies, we've got TV shows, we've got sports, we've got prospects, we've got live TV, kids, all in one. You got your music there, and then we're back to TNT. All right, so let's go ahead and go through some of these. System here, we've got your settings that you can go into and change. You've got your file manager here. So if you're wanting to add any add-on, you can add it through here. I didn't see an extended info mod, and I was curious as what it would be like actually adding it on here. So I went through and found the add-on URL for the guys from Celador TV. They've got a new extended info mod, and I went ahead and added it on here. So you just go through File Manager, and just like any other way to add something, you go into Add Source, and then from there you would go into your add-on browser, and this is where you'd install from your zip and repository. You can also view your add-ons through here. You got your video and programmed add-ons as well. Now I reached out to Chris, and I had mentioned to him that, hey, look, you don't have an extended info mod. I think that would look really, really amazing on here. Well, he answered with this. He says that this next update, which should be back in about a week, is going to have Wraith and the extended info mod. And trust me, I have seen the previews to this build, guys, and it is off the hook. So you will not want to miss out on that. So stay with these guys, and like I said, make sure you let them know how much you like this build. We also have system info here if you want to go that route. You've got skin settings, and that's pretty much it for your system. Next up is movies. So you got some great add-ons here. You got Placenta, Neptune Rising, Uranus, Death Streams, Lines Ends, Etaflix, and it's all great. It all works really well. The flow in between the uh, uh, the screens is really good. As you can see, it's quick. Great build, guys. I mean, you just have to check this out. They are also part of the Charisma 2.0 build. Big Kev has created that build, and he is part of this team now. He just joined not too long ago. And trust me, guys, you all remember me doing the build review on that. That is another great build. It zoomed up through the top trending builds really quick. But as you can see, everything works really well. It flows from one screen to the next. I mean, obviously, sometimes you're going to have this little bit of issues from one thing to another. But as you can see, I mean, everything looks solid. I love it. And that's just one particular add-on. You've got your movies and TV shows there, and much more under Neptune Rising. You also have some really other great add-ons as well. Now you can also click on movies, and if you go into movies, that will take you into the add-on called Chepe or Chepai or however you pronounce that. And you've got two options there: movies, TV shows, and here you go. You got Blockbusters TMDB or the movie. Excuse me, I can't talk. The movie database. You got genres, popular, and many more. You got TV channels there as well. All right, guys. Next up is TV shows. Same thing here. You got some great add-ons as well. You got Oculus, Incursion, Popcorn Time, Stream Hub, and you can also go into TV shows. And this is through Chepai again, Chepai. And this is some of the popular TV shows out right now. These guys are also, they have their own Facebook group too, so you can add them on Facebook. You can also add me on Facebook. I actually have a Facebook page that you can check me out. It's just my first and last name, Chris Caserta. So don't miss out on the opportunity to chat with me that way. You can also, if you have any comments or questions, you can leave comments for me. And there you go. There's all your popular TV shows. And I'll also leave my email address down at the bottom of the description box as well. So as you can see, this is a great looking build. They've done an amazing job. You can change your list however you want to do that. If you haven't done that, all you have to do is click on that and you can change the way that you look at it as well. So you got full wall, you got low list, poster wrap. There's your fan art, so you can actually see the fan art a lot better this way. It's kind of, those that like the widget look, this is kind of that route, okay? And you can just go back, and then you have sports. You have all the great sports add-ons. You got Planet MMA. You guys know I love me some MMA. You got Poor Sports, Pure Sports. You got Project Mayhem, Sports Devil, Extreme Sports, Wrestling. And you can click on sports, and once again, it brings up Chap A again, Chap I. Here you go. You got BT Sports. So if you guys are looking for the UFC fights, bam, there it is. BT Sports 2. That's where all of your UFC pay-per-view fights are. And you also have a lot of other great options in the menu there as well under Project Mayhem. All right, prospects. Here we go. We got the One, Juggernaut, Sub-Zero MMA, Monster Munch, Dothraki, StarTech. All great add-ons, the up-and-coming add-ons. You'll start to see a lot of these add-ons in different builds. But I'm telling you what, check this build out in a week. You guys are going to love this. I'm telling you right now, it looks amazing. Here you have live TV, you've got eCloud TV, Secret VIP, IPTV Bonanza, WeTV, and FTFA add-on. eCloud TV worked really well when I actually tested it out. And you have English, top 10, sports. So a lot of great options within this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, some of the 24/7 channels are down on that, so there's a limit of what you can do. Here you have your kids section. You've got Animania, Kids Corner, Watch Cartoons Online, Cartoons 8, and 2Mania. In your all-in-one section, you've got some of the great ones, Wolfpack. You got the Dog's Bollocks. Go ahead and check that out. I'm just showing you, a little bit here and there. Here you got people watching. A lot of different great menus within this add-on. If you haven't seen this add-on, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It works wonderful. And you've got music. You've got some of the top music add-ons right now. Django and MP3 streams are by far, in my opinion, the best. If you like Now Music, you've got the Now Music USA album add-on. This has every single CD that they've ever done, and U-Music as well. Now, if you haven't seen MP3 streams, it's basically a lot like Spotify. So tomorrow, when all the new releases come out, there you go. It's going to be right there, and you can turn your build and TV into a virtual jukebox. So it makes life a lot easier for you. Now, this is the one I wanted to show you guys. This is TNT Media. All you have to do is click on that. If you have a subscription, which, like I said, is very, very reasonable. A lot of people ask me, about IPT services. What's the best one? I always recommend Vader Streams because Vader Streams has done a really, really good job. But Vader Streams is a lot more expensive as well. These guys, they have done a great, great account or great deal of work with this. I mean, I can tell it's, the live TV is incredible on here. The video on demand is just incredible. So we're going to just take a quick look at this, and I want to show you guys just how quickly it is. We'll take a look at A&E's 60 Days In, and just like that, there you go, HD quality video, and no buffering. I've watched a lot of stuff on there, and no buffering whatsoever. We'll check out the Animal Planet here. Insurance. And there you go, HD quality.
Hello. Let's go for
looks
a ride.
Good, and like I said, for a very reasonable price. I mean, it's just amazing. There's video on demand. Now, like I said, I will leave the link to the TNT hosting and Discord in the description box for you guys. Okay, so that way you guys will have an idea of how to go about getting the service if you want this service. Okay. So let's just go into Marvel Collection here, and let's pull up Thor Ragnarok. One thing I like about this is it's quick, automatic, and there you go, 1080p, it auto loads for you, and just amazing, absolutely amazing. So you guys got to reach out and give these guys thumbs up. Let them know how great this build is. It's very simple, very basic. Now, from this to next week, it may not necessarily be the same because they are adding Wraith and they are adding extended info mod, guys. That is amazing, and it looks amazing. So they're getting ready to add that. In fact, they were already in the process of adding the extended info mod. So I just thought that would look good, and I think it really, really will. So definitely give these guys a shout out, show them some love. They've got some great builds. They've got the Charisma build 2.0 that you can check out. I've already done a build review on that. But let's go ahead and, as my boy Stephen Cornelius would say, let's get popping on the installation part of it. So as you can see, we're going to start out with a fresh Kodi 17.6. We're going to go up to that little gear there. Go ahead and click enter. We're going to scroll all the way over to system settings. We're going to go to audio. I'm going to take a little side step here. We're going to go all the way down to GUI sounds. Click enter, up, and then click none. That way we don't have to hear that echoey noise. From here, you want to click to the left, go down to add-ons, click to the right, go down to unknown sources. Of course, you're going to be given the warning box. From here, you just want to hit yes, because that way you'll be able to download anything to Kodi. Then go ahead and hit backspace once, down to File Manager, down to Add Source. Go ahead and click enter on none, and we're going to type this URL in just like I type it in, okay? If you don't type it in exactly the way I have it, it will not work. But it's going to be doomsday.xyz / capital D OOMZDAY. All right. Once you've got that in there and you feel confident that everything is correct, go ahead and hit OK. And then we're going to go down. It's already named for you, Doomsday. Or if you want to name it USA, all you have to do is backspace if you have your keyboard, or you can hit enter and then change it and just type in USA. However you want it, whatever name you want, it doesn't matter as long as you know which one it is. Scroll down, hit OK. Now we've got our URL in there. So from here, we just want to hit backspace twice. Go back to the main menu. Go down to add-ons and click enter. Go up to the little install box. Go ahead and click enter. And then down to install from zip file. Go ahead and click enter. Then we're going to look for the name that we named it, which was USA. It's going to be the top one here, guys. Plugin.program.doomsdaywizard zip. Go ahead and click enter. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and click My Add-ons and then backspace. And it'll give you that currently downloading add-on section there. Now, once the icon pops up, as you can see, you also have your wizard pop up as well. So from here, you can just hit dismiss. Now, if you have a tracked account, reel-to-brid, or login information, you can keep any of those by clicking on them. You can also keep favorites, super favorites, or any repositories that you have by clicking on those. The only ones that I really recommend that you actually click on is the clear cache on startup, clear packages on startup, and clear old thumbnails on startup. Now, if you do these three, every time that you load your build, each time it's going to do all these processes for you. It's going to clear some of the trash, I guess you could say, or some of the extra unwanted fat, I guess you could say. And it's going to make your build a little bit leaner and run a little bit faster, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. So I always recommend those three. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But you just go ahead and hit continue from here. And then you can go into build menu. And as I said, you have the Doomsday USA build. There's my West Virginia symbol, love it. And then you got Doomsday Charisma 2.0. This is the one that I showed you guys in the previous preview. And then the BK Nox build, which uses a Silvo Nox skin, or Nox Silvo skin, or Eon Nox Silvo skin. We'll probably do a review on this one because I believe that I've done, like I said, I've done all three. Well, we'll do all three of them, but these guys deserve it. I mean, they are awesome, awesome. And once again, these are the two teams that have combined. You've got your Stream Digital and you've got the Doomsday team, and like I said, they will make some headways, I guarantee you. But in this case, we're going to do the first one there, USA. We'll go down and do a standard install. And we're going to go ahead and hit yes install. And as simple as that, it will scroll through there and download for you. Now, I will say this for you guys that do have Fire Sticks, this might be a little bit bigger of a build for you. It is 449 megabytes. So just kind of beware. Typically, that is a little bit more expansive of memory than you really need. You might have some buffering issues, so just to be upfront and honest with you. But if you have a streaming device like mine, the NVIDIA Shield, or if you have, Mi Box or anything like that, that should work just fine for you guys. Internet plays some part of it. Obviously, the amount of people on a server plays some part in it. I mean, there's all kinds of things that could potentially cause you to slow down as far as your viewing experience goes. The buffering may be increasing, but like I said, uh, just be aware that I'm giving you kind of like that warning ahead of time. All right, guys, we're going to let it do its thing. If you guys want to take a quick break there, you can hurry up and run to the refrigerator, get you a cold one. If you got to make that phone call, you could do that as well. Once again, appreciate you all watching the video. Support me. Continue showing the love. Continue sharing those videos with everybody. I got into this basically to help everybody out. And, I don't really look at gaining more and more subscribers as, a feat for me. I really don't. What I look at is, the more people that I can get involved in this channel, the more people that I can reach out to, and that's where I started, and that's where I want to end this thing. I want to be your all's number one Kodi source, and I want to help as many of you guys out there as I can. When I first started the whole process, I remember getting a jailbroken Fire Stick. My brother actually had learned how to do that, and they ended up hooking me up with um, the Pulse build of all things. Pulse build was really, really good. Within probably about 30 days, it decided that it wanted to go down. Updates weren't, working, and so therefore I was relegated to having to find out what was going on. At that time, I thought, "Oh Lord, here we go." I don't know how many of you guys have gotten those zapped DirecTV or Dish Network cards, those things like that, and you'd have them for 10 days, 20 days, whatever, and then they would be zapped, and you'd never be able to use them again, never getting free service or jailbroken free service, I guess you could say. So in this case, I was kind of going through that same thing, very skeptical, and then started kind of watching these YouTube videos, and next thing you know, I was downloading one build after another, and after another, and after another, and realized that after time, all these builds, basically, you load them the same way. It's just the wording is different. That's all there is. And then I started gaining more and more knowledge, and so that's where we are today, guys. I don't know everything there is to know about everything. But by golly, I'll find you an answer if I don't know it. And like I said, I do want to help you guys out as much as possible. We're almost about done here, guys. And kablamo. So all you'd have to do from here is just hit force close. And then we're going to go right back into Kodi. One thing I will recommend if this is your first time actually doing this is always let the menu actually go ahead and do its thing first. Make sure the build menu uh, and the skin shortcuts actually do their downloads, okay? Because if you don't, then you're going to have an issue with getting this build to work. And you'll see it says importing guide from clients. You'll see the skin shortcuts, downloads, all that. Make sure, like I said, you give it enough time. But anyway, like I said, these guys are amazing. So make sure you show the love. Once again, it's the Doomsday Team and Stream Digital, and they're all both part of the TNT family. Check out their website, and I'm telling you right now, make sure if you want really good IPT service, I would definitely look into them for the amount of work that they put into this, and also the amount of money that it costs to actually get is very, very minimal, guys. So check out these guys, give them love, and once again, another great video. I really appreciate them reaching out to me, and they're a bunch of great guys. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and I really appreciate you watching. And the next video hopefully will be in the next couple days. I was surprised that I actually got this one that quick. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a wonderful night. And like I said, shout out to these guys.